Here's our printer set up with the cold weather. We've got the rolled up towel on the top and another towel that'll come down and cover the door, keep the heat in there. In fact, this morning the temperature is it's about 37 outside, and the garage is usually about 10 degrees warmer because it's attached to the house. So that's as cold as it's been. I've tried to print at. And then I've got these heat lamps, or these regular desk lamps. So this has got a 60-watt bulb. And if I'm printing with this Mica 3D filament that fits inside, then I can push this lamp right here to preheat the air. Preheat the air going into the printer just by heat. These are incandescent bulbs. I have some of those left. And then over here I have another incandescent bulb. It looks like it's warping this thing a little bit. Okay, it's getting a little too hot. Alright, so I'll keep it a little farther away. And this is a 100-watt bulb. May have to change that to a 60, I guess. Getting a little too hot here. I could probably use a heat gun and smooth that back out, but I'll just keep it a little farther away. Should be okay. So it's the air that gets sucked in, the exhaust fans pull it out the back, and it gets sucked in through here. So we want to preheat that so when the fan blows air on the print head, it's not so cold. And like I said, for this filament, I've been printing at 243. Well, usually I print at 220, so that's 20 degrees hotter. So this one is the one I've been having problems with. This I've been printing at 230, and I've got 18 degrees. I can go to 248. So hopefully 248 will be enough to get this to print reliably. So this has got to fit on the outside of the printer. So in that case, I put the lamp a little bit off to the side here and just kind of preheat the filament going in, and also a little bit of the air going into the printer on this side. So we'll load this up and then we'll start printing. I'm already preheating the printer, so we're ready to go on that. And then I got the print on the SIM card. I'll just go in the back of the printer over here, and we can print directly using the touch screen. Here's our final setup. We got the side-loaded filament, the Cube Ray PLA, and we've got our 60-watt bulb here. I'm going to try to find a 60-watt bulb today. I don't have another one. So this one is getting a little too hot over here, so I'm going to use a 60. I did move the printer a little farther away, but I feel safe with a 60-watt bulb over there. And then we've got our printer in here. The filament's loaded. So now we can just print from down here. Alright, so I had preheating on, so it's up to 248 and 30 degrees on the bed. So I always stop that before I start printing. Otherwise, I had some problems when I was printing interactively. If I left the preheat on, the printer would hang. So, alright, so you need to press the print button. We'll get started. I'll switch over to the time lapse. See how we did. She looks pretty good. I printed all levels. That's encouraging. This is with 20% fan, remember? This thing. Okay, so some drooping at 240. And the pointy thing looks pretty good all the way around. 248 looks the best. Less drooping. It's melting better, I guess. Alright, well, we had to raise the temperature for the Mica 3D PLA about 20 degrees. So we're going to raise this 20 degrees and see if we can keep printing. We'll try 248 and see how it goes. printed okay, so maybe these are settings we can use for our real stuff. Let's get it off of here and we'll double check. Seems strong enough. It's not cracking. A little hard to get off. I did turn the preheat back on. Yeah, it's coming off. Some of my real prints I've been using 25 for the base bed temperature, so maybe I'll use that. So, a little hard getting it off, so the base got messed up a little bit, but strong. I'm pressing on it. And the lettering came out fine. The recessed lettering looks really good. And the embossed lettering looks good too. Here's the one we printed way back when it was warmer. And that's the one on the right here. They look very similar. This one's a little bit shinier, maybe because it printed hotter, I don't know. I'd say they're about the same. And then here's the back, here's the recessed and the base. So should be able to use these settings. Hopefully it's going to work. Everything looked like it printed perfectly, so hopefully it'll work on our real project and we'll see what happens. Alright, we're about at the 3-hour mark of our long print. So you can see it's warmed up to 56 in the garage. And our print is going well. We're printing another Flying Falcon dice tower like we did in my last video. Those are selling pretty well. And if you look down here at the actual temperature, you can see that even though the set point is 248, with the 20% fan and the ambient conditions, it's only keeping the extruder to 242, 243. So I think that I noticed that with the Mica 3D filament as well. If I had the set point at 243, and it can only keep it at maybe 239, 238, something like that. So it wasn't actually printing at that higher temperature, but because of the conditions, you have to set a higher set point to get the actual temperature that you want to print at. Alright, well, we'll come back when this is all done and see how we did. Hopefully we got another dice tower out of it. Another trick I use for the cold water printing is putting something heavy on top of the towel, otherwise the vibration of the printer will slide off. So these are some of my prototype Beskar ingots that I'm selling on Etsy. So they have steel inside them, so they're kind of heavy. So that's a little trick there. And let's see how we did with our dice tower. Looks like it's good. Let me get this set up and we can take it off the print bed and see how it turned out. As you can see, it came out just about perfect. I don't see anything wrong with it. If we put here's the top, which is printed separately. Top fits right on there. So like that. Whoops. There. Alright, so it looks like we cracked the code for printing in cold weather with this Cube PLA, and we can go forward and print a lot more of these because they're very popular. So to reiterate, what I did was I raised the temperature about 20 degrees and lowered the fan speed from 100 down to 20%. But I reached that by doing the tests, right? Do the temperature tower test, do the bed adhesion and layer adhesion tests, and test out your parameters before you start printing something you really care about. And then you'll be able to figure out what's best for your printer in cold weather conditions. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Post a comment if you have any questions or ideas, and I'll try to respond. That's all for now, but more videos are coming, and if you want to see them, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification icon if you don't want to miss one. This is STScI signing out, and keep looking up.